Hey everybody, this is dHunter, bringing you another action figure collection video. This is going to be episode 44 of dHunter's complete unopened Batman-related action figures. This episode is going to consist of Mattel's Total Heroes action figure line. I got all the Batman-related characters in this line, both open and unopened. This line was a little bit more basic than the DC Universe Classic stuff. It was a little bit more of a kiddie line, but the fact that they made it 6-inch scale really pleased me. The articulation wasn't horrible, but the designs were a little bit more basic, a little bit more blocky than what came before. But all in all, for a basic line, there's some fantastic figures. I was pretty excited when this line came out. I thought maybe if they make some vehicles, they're 6-inch scale, that might work with the DC Universe Classic stuff. In this video, we're going to take a look at each of the figures that I have, both unopened and open. We'll take a look at everything wave by wave, although it was a pretty short-lived line. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's see how we got to this point. Before we dig into this video, let's take a quick look at my overall action figure collection. Here's when I had everything laid out in the house. So I think I've finally done it. I've unpacked all of the figures. As you can see here, we have the Diamond Select Toys Gotham collection. Here's a bunch of my Mezco unopened figures. Some more Mattel stuff. Here's the Legends of the Dark Knight line. This is the Batman Power Attack line. Sort of Batman Unlimited. All my Justice League Unlimited stuff. This is the entire DC Direct and DC Collectibles Arkham collection. Mattel's 1966 line. DC Superhero Girls. All the different NECA Batman figures, some Target exclusive line, all the amazing Yamaguchi figures back there, some Spin Master stuff, the Mattel Batman Missions line. Of course, in the very back, it's my entire comic collection with all the recent McFarlane releases in front. And above that, got a bunch of DC Direct and Mattel figures in the last several years. Moving on, pretty much the entire Mattel's The Batman line. Back here in the back, got my SH Figure Arts Batman figures. This side, we've got all the different Mattel Dark Knight Rises, Batman Begins figures. Massive amount of piles. Back here we've got the DC Collectibles Batman the Animated Series figures, and a lot of them are on top as well. Can't wait to get to that video. That one and the Arkham Collection and DC Universe Classics. Some videos I'm really excited to do. Here are the Mattel figures. I can see the Batman Legacy, Batman Unlimited. It goes all the way from the original Batman line. Here's the Batmobile. And it's going to go all the way to DC Superheroes, DC Universe Classics, and Multiverse. A ton of figures. Great era with Mattel. Fun stuff. But I do like what McFarlane's doing. But I do miss these days, that's for sure. Going back to Kenner and Hasbro. Ton of Batman Beyond. Batman the Animated Series stuff. I mean, that just seemed endless to go through. My word. Look at these piles of unopened figures. Batman Animated Series continues all the way back here. Absolute ton of stuff just stacked up. On top of this table here, got all the Mafex figures and a bunch of one-offs. Some Hasbro, some McFarlane, or Mattel rather, anniversary figures. Amazing Yamaguchi, Kia Asima, all kind of different import type stuff. Then we've got JLA and Total Justice figures. And then on to all the rest of the DC Direct stuff. Bunch of DC Direct Batman related figures. Some more chill in the back here. And I filled up all these shelves temporarily, just storing all these DC Direct and DC Collectibles figures. And it's almost done. Here's the Mattel Batman Brave and the Bold line. I did not realize how extensive that got. And a ton more Brave and the Bold down here. Moving on again, some old Toy Biz, Super Friends, and DC superhero figures, leading into the Dark Knight collection. Then we'll go to the Batman Returns figures, and then of course, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin, there's a bunch of different Bat Caves, and some more animated stuff in the back there. Here'd be all of these single figures that I have unopened. We've got a black and gray Batman, a blue and gray Batman, and Mr. Freeze. It would have been cool to see what would have happened if this line kept going. Now, these weren't the only characters they've made singles for. They made some other DC heroes and villains, but I was just getting the Batman-related stuff. So let's take a look. You can see at the top, Batman, comic font, Batman symbol, Batman from the comics, Total Heroes, and of course, this is Batman. He came with 2 batarangs and a grapnel gun, and I remember a really cool feature they could actually attach to his utility belt, which is pretty unique. The backside, you can see Batman, a little description here. Here's some other heroes, traditional looking Flash, Superman, Aquaman. Here's the second Batman. Looks to be the exact same mold probably. Belt's a little bit different, but he's done in the blue and gray style. Bat cuffs, some looks like smoke bombs, and they can also attach his utility belt. Total Heroes, Detective Batman. Backside, Batman versus the Joker. A little description. Some other figures, Green Lantern, Bizarro, Mr. Freeze. And of course, we've got Mr. Freeze. Total Heroes, Mr. Freeze. Here he is in the package. Comes with a freeze ray, presumably removable helmet. On the back, Mr. Freeze, description, other figures from this assortment. Here's this black gray Batman out of the package. Pretty nice looking figure. Like I said, he's kind of basic, but for a basic figure, he's pretty much the top thing you could ask for. Articulation's not bad. Legs kind of stick out a little bit far. He has these pegs on the back of his belt to attach his accessories. That's a really, really good idea for a Batman figure. And here's the blue and gray Batman out of the package. A little more of a classic design. No oval around the chest. Same hooks for the different accessories. And here's Mr. Freeze. Basic look Mr. Freeze, but at least it's 6-inch scale. Now we have the Terry McGinnis Batman Beyond Batman. This is from the Total Heroes Ultra line. The Ultra line was sort of a deluxe figure with a bunch of extra accessories that were decked out. I believe this is a Mattel Collector exclusive. Here it is in the wider out box. I'm not willing to open this one up, but it has the traditional packaging inside of this. As you can see, Total Heroes Ultra, Batman Beyond, Adult Collector, warning by Mattel. Pretty much blank on their sides. And then here's this Batman out of the box. This Batman had a ton of accessories. The best accessories, at least in my opinion, would be the heads. He had 3 different heads, one of which was of course his masked Batman head. Another would be the unmasked Terry McGinnis head. And it also came with an old man Bruce Wayne head. So a bunch of different options here. Now let's look at this 3-pack. Could be wrong, but I think this one was a Kmart exclusive. Batman, Lex Luthor, and Superman. Total Heroes. Batman in his black suit, repainted, pretty nice. Kind of has a 1989 vibe, at least a little bit. Lex Luthor in his power armor. Yeah, it's a basic figure, but it looks pretty good and could definitely fill in your Lex Luthor in his armored suit in the 6-inch scale. And then, of course, Superman. On the back, we got all 3 of the DC characters. And here are some other single figures. Here are all 3 of these figures open. Not a bad looking bunch. Batman and Superman have this issue where their legs just sort of spread outward. It looks bad. I like this all black suit Batman though. And here's a 4-pack. Batman, Superman, the Flash, and the Riddler. Total Heroes. Batman, yet another repaint, but it looks pretty decent. Looks like he's semi-armored. Superman, exactly the same. Flash, pretty standard. And the Riddler. And a Starro Parasite accessory. Very cool. You can see all 4 of the DC characters on the back. Once again, all 4 of them. Little descriptions below. Here are all 4 of these figures open, and the Starro Parasite. The Starro Parasite is almost the star of the show, pun intended. It can attach to a wide variety of 6-inch figures, not quite so good with the 7-inch scale. And then there's this 5-pack, DC Comics Superhero Showdown. While not exactly part of the Total Heroes line, it does include one Total Heroes figure, and it came out around the same time. This is sort of like evolution of Batman in an action figure world. We've got a bunch of different Mattel action figure lines: Justice League Unlimited, DC Universe Classics, Batman vs Superman, Total Heroes, and then their Justice League line, which is a Brave and the Bold figure repainted. Let's take a look. DC Comics Superhero Showdown, Batman, the Ultimate Collection, 5 different Batman figures. One side of the package, you can see all 5 Batman figures. Other side, we got the same thing. On the back, all the different figures, and advertisement for a few others. And I didn't actually get a second one of this pack to open, as I pretty much had every single one of these figures already in one way, shape, or form. Here are 5 damn near the same Batman figures in front. So that was my collection of Mattel Total Heroes figures. All the Batman-related stuff in that line. A pretty short-lived line, not too many figures, but it wasn't a bad line. It's pretty cool to have sort of a cheaper option to go alongside your DC Universe Classic stuff, and they more or less still fit in together. The accessories are cool. I wish they had made some more rogues and some vehicles. Stay tuned for my next couple videos as we round out the last few Mattel lines and end Mattel's Batman era. So this is dHunter. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked the video, press like below. If you have anything you want to say about the video, add to the comment section. If you want to see additional action figure collection and action figure reviews from me, press subscribe. I do appreciate when you do that. Once again, this is dHunter. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I will talk to you guys real soon.